It's interesting. In a broad downturn like we've had, relative outperformance all of a sudden becomes suspect because you feel like, well, all that is a lot of profits that are yet to be taken. That may or may not be true. I do think Apple, in theory, should also have that quality premium just because of the balance sheet, because of the aggressive buyback that I doubt they're pausing on at all. Buffett owns more and more percentage-wise of this company every day because they buy back stock from everybody else. So it'll be interesting experiment, actually. It's certainly more expensive than it's been on average over the past 10 or 15 years. People will say they've smoothed out the upgrade cycle. So it's a pretty good debate on this. We'll see if it has to somehow retrench that much more, just even as a symbol of broader surrender by investors who've been trying to hold on to the last things that have been doing relatively well.
Barbara, as we look out to next week, should we see another sell-off, another gyration in the markets? What's on your buying list?
Well, I'm fine for now because unless we do have another massive sell-off, which doesn't look likely, but I don't expect much upside. We've seen, 5 or 6 failed rallies this year to date. I don't see any legs to what we saw today. Maybe it goes up, but I think we're just going to see a lot of churn as we wait to see when inflation is going to peak, which is what the big surprise was in the CPI number a week ago. People were starting to think, investors were starting to feel inflation is peaking. They know now the path for the Fed. Recession probabilities are lessening. But that CPI number, ended all that. So, but we are seeing lots of signs of weakening, whether it's the housing starts, job growth is slowing, although still at record highs. So there's signs that the economy is weakening.
Barbara, great to speak with you. Have a great weekend. Barbara Doran.